Hello, and welcome back to another video. Now this is a different angle than normal, because normally I'm over there. I don't know why I'm like actually pointing to my closet, so you can actually see that I'm pointing at my bookshelf, because at the angle you're at, I look like I'm pointing at a wall. Bookshelf's over there. And today I decided to start a kind of vlogging, I guess, series, just kind of vlogging my day a little bit, and the book things I do during the day. So I'm calling it Book Days. Because I've heard a lot of people say like reading diaries is theirs, which I totally love that. That's a really cool name. But I want to do something different. So I'm doing book days, and yeah. So I'm pretty much taking you guys along with me today as I have work today. So you'll see me at work, and yeah, just the things that I do in a day. And the book, like obviously I'm currently listening to an audiobook of The Hobbit, and I'm also reading Straight On Till Morning for video. That most likely will come out before this. Well, actually, maybe this will come out before that. I don't really know. And then I'll also be working on my book, the book I'm currently writing. I'm in the revision process of that, so you'll get to see a little bit of that. And yeah, so I'm still trying to get ready for the day. I need to brush my hair, you know, do the normal things you do in a day. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to get some good clips for you during today. Now obviously while I'm at work I'm not able to, well actually I'm probably gonna be able to film more than I think. So yeah, let's get into the day. And I made it to work. Let's go. So I'm just coming in here to turn on the lights, and we're gonna flip you around. Hello. You are sitting on a coffee maker right now. I need to take out my lunch. So at work, this is my lunch. It needs to go in the freezer. Because I'm here for like 7 hours today. So, yeah. Then I gotta go turn on all the lights, and I open. And, yeah. Do I still have... I have to go check on something. But, yeah, made it to work. Hi. So like I said in the previous thing, I'm at work. I've opened and there's no one here because we just opened, and there's not normally people here when we just open. And I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown of the content you'll get in these types of videos, because they will be very different from my reading vlogs that I've done, because I'm kind of not really doing those as much anymore. I've noticed that they don't get, depending on the book, and also they just don't get a whole lot of views. So I'm going to experiment with trying other things. Like I did the reading for 12 hours, and that did really well. I'm currently filming reading my highest rated book on my TBR and the lowest rated book on my TBR, like average rating overall on Goodreads. So that video will be coming out most likely after this one. So you'll be seeing me read those books probably or one of those books in this video. But the content you'll probably get mostly for these types of vlogs is just my daily life, honestly, because I'm at work today, so you'll get a lot of that. I'm working on my book that I'm writing, so you'll probably get a decent amount of that content today, specifically. I have a church thing I'm going to tonight, so you may get a little bit of that. You'll see me reading my books that I'm reading currently, well, listening to and reading. If you saw the thumbnail and the opening of this video, so the book that I'm currently actually physically reading is for the lowest rated and highest rated video, and that's straight on till morning. And then I'm also listening on Spotify, the audiobook for The Hobbit, because it's easier than actually reading The Hobbit. I love J.R.R. Tolkien. I do. His writing is the staple of fantasy. He created just the building blocks of fantasy and really changed that for people. But his stuff is hard to just sit down and write. And The Hobbit's the easier one of his books that I've read. I've read all of his Lord of the Rings, and I've read The Hobbit. The Hobbit's easier. So I'm listening to that, so you may see me put like a screen recording, because I listen to it on my phone. And I film on my phone. A screen recording of me playing that and it'll just be like while I'm walking around and fixing things and whatever. So yeah, you're probably gonna, that's like today's content you'll probably get. There's like a fly in my face. So you'll get a lot of that. As it's the first time I've ever vlogged, so bear with me. I've never done this type of vlog. I should have brought a jacket. I'm cold. But yeah. So I'll probably see you in a little bit. I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting experience for me. I don't really know how to vlog, so see you guys in a bit. About looking at this. Did I do this in alphabetical order by first name? Or by last? Because this starts with L. And then goes to N and then W. Wait, hold up. Wait, L. L. S. L. P. M, N, W. That's not accurate. G. What in the world? How did I do this? Did I do it by first name? Or sorry, that's E, not M. No, that would have been way farther down. Wait, hold up, huh? I'm looking at the books I organized like forever ago, and I'm trying to realize if I did organize them in alphabetical order. Just confused. Because that's B. C. See, W, M, M, then we're at B, then C, then M. Huh? Or did these books get thrown here before I actually did anything? Because if anything, those would be up there with the Beverly Lewis ones. No, actually, no, they wouldn't, because Beverly's her first name. I'm so confused. I'm very tempted to just reorganize this again. Or at least go shelf by shelf, because these are supposed, see, these all have C, and then there's an M. What did I do? Or did I just organize them by series? I think I just organized them by series. I do not think I did this in alphabetical order. Because if I did in alphabetical order, I don't know how the alphabet works. I 100% did this by series. Do I want to do it in alphabetical order? Do I want to take? I mean, actually, it wouldn't be that difficult because I already have all the books with like the series that they're in, so I don't have to like find a series, and that's what I did last time. Okay, we're gonna do this in alphabetical order. I'm not touching nonfiction. Nonfiction is not. So, Lewis, L. We're just gonna start taking these books down. You're gonna be watching me do this. Hopefully that'll be. I don't really know how to get you to see that works. Okay, these are all Lewis. So all L. Now, I'm not going to do it in alphabetical order very specific, like, oh, these all start with L, what's the next letter? It's just going to all be L's together. I'm not doing that. Okay, these, that's an E, it's P, E. Whoa. W and N, so N you can go here, W you'll go on the chair. Or maybe I should put you on the actual like bookshelf I just emptied. Or is that too high? Oh, that's definitely too high. You'll just see me leaning and moving around. I gotta get you a good angle. Maybe on this shelf once I clear this one out. All right, more W's. M. Do I have an M yet? P, E, N. No. M can go on the couch. And then this is also M. This is B, The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater, a novel by Erin Bartels. Huh, interesting. Looks cool. Cool cover. So this is a B. We have an M, so you're over there. Oh, same author. Okay. B can go there. Okay, and then Blackstock. Yeah, these are both B's. Where did I put B again? Oh. These are all. Here we go. Now I can move you. Whoa! Yeah, sure. This will work. Like barely any. Okay, hold up again. Okay, these are all C. C. I have any. Whoa! This will be very entertaining. All these are C. I don't have a C yet, do I? No, I don't. C, you can go here. And then, honestly, I'm just gonna, there we go. This is M. Okay, this is J, B. This is actually this was just bought by someone and then returned, but this is like a brand new author. This isn't. Anyways, C, J, 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 okay. C. I know I have a C file. It's over here. Blind. I can't remember one. Okay, these are all J's, so these need their own pile. We'll put the J's and W's together. Because these ones are W. This is an M. Yeah, I would say I don't really know where to put you to where you can actually see what I'm doing. There's not really many great angles. I mean, I could set you on a chair if I genuinely wanted to. There's not a whole lot of good angles for, like, I guess here was kind of a okay angle. You just won't see me. I'm over here at the bookshelf. So, I won't do the tiny books because that's a whole thing. So, you won't see me. You'll just see all the books I'm putting here. I think at this point I'm going to speed this video up. Oh, those are all a series, but they're different authors. Okay. Those ones I think I'm just gonna put in their own thing. So any series, like literally all of these, because they're all by different authors, these all have their own shelf. There's a chair over there. I have so much still to do. So, how do I do this? Well, I'll probably see you in a bit. I don't really know how to show you how much. I mean, I have this whole shelf here and this shelf down here, and then obviously I'll put them all back. So, see you in a bit. Hi. So what was the last clip? I think I was editing my book. Yeah, that was what the last clip is, or was. I just also wanted to say a little bit here about the books I'm currently reading right now, because it is called Book Days. So let's talk about some of the books. So I said this at the beginning of the video, or close to the beginning of the video. I'm reading a book for my highest rated and lowest rated video that's coming out after this. So I won't be talking a whole lot about Straight On Till Morning, which I'm reading on Kindle, because that will be, majority of that will be in that video. But I'm like 50% of the way through that, and then I'm also listening to The Hobbit. I'm sure I'll put The Hobbit up here somewhere, on audio, as an audiobook on Spotify. And I'm about 50% of the way through that one too. So I'm like neck and neck on these. But I'll mainly talk about The Hobbit in this, because again, there's going to be a video dedicated to my thoughts on this and one other book. So my thoughts on The Hobbit. I've already read The Hobbit. I love Tolkien. He's an incredible fantasy writer. I do think I would, if you want to read Tolkien, listen to it as an audiobook. It makes it so much easier, because his books are written in a very narrative, storytelling way, more so than normal books. Like, you're like, every book's a narrative. Not, well, I mean, yes, about fake characters, but like, it is written from the perspective of someone else. Like, he's like, oh, that's coming at the end of our tale. Like, he's telling the story, not as it's happening, because a lot of books do it as it's happening, or even in past tense, but don't make it be like, oh yeah, this already all happened, I know how it ends, I'm just telling you the story. Like, when your parents or grandparents tell you a story from when they were a child, and they obviously know how it ends because they lived it. Something like that. It feels like that with Tolkien's writing, specifically in The Hobbit. I don't know how much Lord of the Rings, but specifically The Lobbit. Combine Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I have read all three Lord of the Rings, and I have read The Hobbit before. But I love listening to it because it kind of gives I understand it better, and the narrator of it does voices, and it's so funny. The Gollum voice was terrifying, because I've been listening to this before I go to bed. So as I'm like about to, like, I'm like nodding off, and then I just heard Gollum's voice, the Gollum voice that the voice person's doing, and I woke up. Like, it scared me, because I was like, what is this? It's like, oh, it's Gollum. That's where I'm at. I knew where I was at, but it was just startling. So yeah, I'm like 50% of the way through The Hobbit. Really love that book. Love Tolkien. 10 out of 10 recommend listening to them as audiobooks. And I'm still at work. I will be for a couple more hours. I'll probably reorganize some more book stuff. And yeah, I think the more interesting part of the night may be when I go to my church thing that I'm doing for the college group. I'm going to we're doing a backyard hangout tonight, so I'll be going to that. And I will try and film. I don't really want to film a whole lot of that because I do want to be. I may have some photos and stuff, but if those will most likely go on my Instagram. So if you want to know more about what happened that night, because I may not film anything from tonight, go follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, Kylan Collier. And yeah, you can go check that out because that'll have more of my daily life stuff. Because I don't know how often I'm going to do book days. So yeah, I will probably update you when I get home. Like me talking, probably when I get home. So, see you. Alright, so my day is now over, and yeah, I mean that's kind of my typical work day on a Friday, and I think this is my first time vlogging, so I don't know how I did. Please comment down below how I did. Yeah, so I'm ready to go to bed. I had a fun night and a fun day, but, well, not really a fun day, but a fun night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you again to all of you who are subscribed, all 43 of you. I see you. Thank you so much for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.